Welcome to the first episode of Case Closed. Let's not waste time and start with today's story. In 2007, a quiet town in upstate New York was shaken by a chilling discovery that unraveled a web of deceit, manipulation, and murder spanning years. This is the true story of Stacey Castor, a woman who earned the grim nickname the Black Widow. Stacey was an ordinary woman by all outward appearances. Born in 1967, she grew up in a small town and later married her high school sweetheart, Michael Wallace. The couple had two daughters, Ashley and Bree. Life seemed perfect, but beneath the surface, things were not as they appeared. In 2000, after 14 years of marriage, Michael suddenly fell ill. He exhibited strange symptoms, coughing, dizziness, and swelling, but doctors were unable to determine the cause. Tragically, he passed away at the age of 38. His death was attributed to a heart attack, and no further investigation was done at the time. Stacey appeared grief-stricken, but moved on with her life. A few years later, Stacey met and married her second husband, David Castor, a local air conditioning company owner. David was a strong, hard-working man who loved his family. But just 2 years into their marriage, in 2005, he was found dead at their home. This time, his death was more suspicious. David was found in bed with a glass of antifreeze nearby. Stacey told authorities that her husband had been depressed, suggesting that David had taken his own life by drinking the poison. However, investigators weren't convinced. The position of the body in the scene looked staged. There was something unsettling about Stacey's demeanor, and detectives started digging deeper. Their suspicions grew when Stacey tried to speed up David's cremation. The rush raised a red flag, leading police to halt the process and perform an autopsy. The autopsy revealed that David's body contained lethal levels of antifreeze. But what was most shocking was the discovery of antifreeze crystals in Michael Wallace's body, Stacey's first husband. Michael's death, initially ruled as natural, was reclassified as a homicide. Stacey had managed to murder her first husband without raising any alarm. As the investigation intensified, Stacey began to panic. Detectives were closing in, and Stacey realized she needed a way out. In an unthinkable move, she turned to her eldest daughter, Ashley. Stacey concocted a plan to pin the murders on her. One night in 2007, Stacey prepared a drink laced with a lethal dose of pills for Ashley. She left a typed suicide note, supposedly written by Ashley, in which the young woman confessed to killing both her father and stepfather. Stacey hoped this final act would clear her of suspicion, but the plan backfired. Ashley miraculously survived the overdose, and when she regained consciousness, she denied writing the note. Investigators examined the document closely and found Stacey's fingerprints on it. With mounting evidence, Stacey Castor was arrested and charged with the murders of both her husbands and the attempted murder of her daughter. During her trial, the prosecution argued that Stacey had poisoned both men with antifreeze, killing them slowly and painfully. The most disturbing detail was that she had watched them suffer without seeking help. In 2009, Stacey Castor was found guilty on all charges. She was sentenced to 51 years to life in prison. The judge called her a cold, calculated killer, whose actions were driven by greed and manipulation. Stacey Castor died in prison in 2016, taking many of her secrets with her. Her case remains a haunting example of the length some will go to in order to cover their crimes, and how even those closest to us can sometimes be the most dangerous. And that's it for today, everyone. Thank you so much for listening. Hit the like button if you liked the video. Subscribe for more true crime stories. And that's it for today, everyone.